Alexander at 32 on just 16 shots tonight, but he and the Thunder have to win one more to move on to the conference finals.
Shea, you obviously know Jamal well. What did you think when you saw he was questionable with an illness this afternoon, and what do you think about the way he performed tonight?
Yeah, I knew he was going to play. Obviously, a do-or-die situation for them. And they came out with that sense of urgency and jumped on us right away. If we want to get a W the next game, we can't let that happen.
Hey, what was the view from your standpoint of just the flow of the 48 minutes? You guys had a good punch, but it seemed like they were able to put together some runs in critical situations.
Yeah, they were just better to start the game and then better the whole second half. We always say, like, to win a game on the road especially, like, you have to start good. You have to win that first quarter. We didn't do so. Kind of put ourselves in a little bit of a hole, which we clearly can dig out of, but it's not ideal and makes it a little bit harder for later in the game. We just saw that tonight.
Just in terms of the mentality, how important is that approach going into Game 7 in front of the home crowd?
Yeah, just do or die. It's what you live for. It's what you worked your whole life for. It's either your dream continues or your dream ends. So you lay it all out there on the floor and live with the results. But yeah, I'm excited for the opportunity for sure.
Tonight, I mean, he struggled with a shot, and as a leader, what do you sort of say to him after a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's life. It's basketball. Tonight wasn't his night, clearly. And the best part about it all is he has an opportunity to, I guess, change all that. Like, he has a big game next game. Nobody remembers, nobody cares, and he doesn't either. So, yeah, just get ready for the next opportunity. Like I always tell the guys, there's always something ahead of you, and learn from your experiences, which he has done a great job of all year, so I don't worry about that.
Have talked all year about offensive force throughout the season. How would you grade your offensive force in this game?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. It felt. How much do we have? It felt pretty good. It felt like we had the right intentions. Now, I could have a better answer for you after watching the film. Just it's hard being out there and like trying to judge force while you're in the middle of a pick and roll. But yeah, I feel like we had the right intention. Like I said, it was more so like defensively. We had lapses to start the game for sure. Like I know on one of the baseline out of bounds, I was guarding the corner and Brown just cut behind me for a dunk. Like things like that can't happen. And yeah, that tone was kind of set early. So just making sure that we control what we can control to start the game. Next game will be big for us.
The pressure from Denver is obviously going to put the ball in Dub's hands a lot, but in terms of trying to create easier shots for him, are there things that you guys can do as a team to make it easier on him offensively?
Dub? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to share them, not right now. I'll save those. But there's definitely things that we can do to get better and help him out there for sure.
Shea, Marcus talked about, the process of you guys becoming a great team, obviously, pushing a team like the Nuggets to the brink. You guys are both doing that to each other. Is there anything that you feel like you've learned about yourself as a player getting pushed to a Game 7 like this and how to respond?
Nothing I didn't already know. I don't think. Like, I know at the end, like, the formula is very simple for me. I work hard. I trust my work. No matter the stage, no matter the jersey, no matter the arena, it comes down to that for me. And that formula has worked pretty well for me in my career so far, so it won't be anything different. So, yeah.
Shea, whether it be just the depth or the injuries you guys suffered throughout the year, Jay Will's minutes sort of fluctuated throughout the season. Mm-hmm. He's been really impactful for you guys in the postseason. Can you just sort of speak to what he's meant to you guys in the playoffs, on and off the court? Because I know he's been a big voice in your locker room. Yeah,
he's been huge. He's very vocal, very smart basketball player, makes the right plays, makes timely plays. It just affects winning at a high level. You can never have too many guys like that in your locker room.
Shea, this Denver core has been in a lot of Game 7s together. You've been in a Game 7. I think it came down to the final second. I'm wondering, what do you remember about that experience? And is there anything you can take from it for this Game 7?
It's going to be very fun. It's going to be the highest intensity basketball that you ever play. But at the same time, it's still just basketball. You have to go out there, have fun, play free, and let the chips fall where they may. But you have to play free and confident above all.
Well, it should be fun for us. That's for certain. Game 7 happens on Sunday, 3:30 Eastern time. You can see it on ABC. Zeke, put yourself in the Thunder's shoes. Got home court. Got that incredible crowd in Oklahoma City. They got some things to solve, though.
Yeah, I mean, from a player standpoint, right? You worried about the Joker, and then you worried about, you know, your second best scorer in Williams, who's only shooting like 23% for the series. And can those two things be solved, you know, for Game 7 by being at home and your fans going crazy? You know, Denver's coming in very confident. OKC's got a lot to hold off. They're capable because they've been the number one team the whole season, so they can rely and rest on their defense being at home. But they got an opponent coming in that's primed to win.
You know, again, we talk about what ifs. My biggest what if is Aaron Gordon's health, right? And that's the biggest what if.
Yeah.
And that comparison is nice, but you're talking about the greatest player playing basketball versus like a young, up-and-coming all-star. That's not the same, right? Like, Jalen Williams can have the greatest game of his life, and Jokic could say, good job. That was nice. I've done that before like 10 times. So for me, it's Aaron Gordon because of his defense, because of his extra possessions, because of he's not afraid to make big shots, obviously. So me, I'm going to say Denver because I got to go. Jokic is just unstoppable now, and he's figured out there's only so many things you could do. And, you know, I think that zone nullifies Hartenstein and nullifies a lot of things. And if Jokic isn't playing both ends of the floor, he's fresh.
Yeah.
And if he's fresh, he's hitting easy, doing all them things. And so I got to go with Denver.
That'll be a tweak for the Oklahoma City coaching staff for sure between now and Sunday. For what it's worth, home teams historically
4 or 5. How will that sort of help you, even though I know it's a new environment in a Game 7? How will those experiences help you?
Yeah, I mean, those are experiences where you can lay down and accept defeat, and we've done a good job at standing tall with it. So this is another opportunity to do that, and everybody's excited for the moment.
Doug, you at the end of the game there, you were sort of lingering on the bench, sitting down for a while with the towel on your head, and Caruso was the hand that reached out to you. Sort of what was going through your head then, and what did that mean for him to sort of pull you up?
AC always gets me off the bench, win or loss. That's just like a routine thing, so I don't want to drag that too high into something, but I don't know, he's just a good vet. Like, he's just somebody there to pick you up when you're down, and obviously I didn't play the way I wanted to play, so I was just trying to process just the game and my emotions, and that was really it. But AC always gets us off the bench. It's usually me and Jay Will. Like, if we're sitting, he usually picks us both up, but I don't want to like read too much into it, but he is a good leader, and he's somebody that can pick you up while you're down.
What looked different from Denver tonight, especially from Strother and Brown?
They shot well. They came and made some big buckets. I don't want to make it like downplay what they did. But yeah, they came in, were ready, made shots, so you got to tip your hat to them. Who'd you say, Strother and who? And Brown. Yeah, they hit shots. They played within the team. So yeah, we'll have to look at that and go from there, but they were ready to play.
Was that a difference in the fourth quarter? Because the last 2 fourth quarters for Denver have been iffy, but not tonight.
Yeah, I think that probably has something to do with it. Strother hit some big threes down the stretch. Christian was making